Hello, it's me again, Dreamer Mix Vlog. I just want to share my dream again. Before I start, I just want to say that this is just a dream. I have had different kinds of dreams since I was 13 years old. Some of those dreams was happen in reality, but I didn't pay attention because I thought it was just that. I started writing my dreams year of 2017, but I stopped writing because sometimes it was tiring. Sometimes when I woke up my body was tired and my head hurt. Sometimes it was light. I made my YouTube channel because I was going to post my dreams, but I thought that maybe I was just a bush for people. And also I don't have courage how to do what to do. But this year 2025, just it seems like something is telling me, why don't you publish your dreams? Also in my dream say a words, the first dream video that I posted there made me decide that I will really share my dreams from now on. But it depends on what I remember and what I saw in my dream. That's all I write and describe. Everything is based on what I see and words I hear in my dream. Dream September 5th. In my dream, I was at my mom and dad's place in Bukit Noon. It was like I was on vacation. I saw who seemed like my relatives on dad's side. Then it was like they were getting ready because there was a party in another town, near Kormait. It was like they called it Mabuhay or Mahahay, not sure of those names. Something like that. Then I saw my cousin Kuya Jeffrey who seemed happy. When I passed by I asked, "How are you, older cousin?" He smiled and said he was fine. I asked again, "Is it nice here?" His answer was yes, hey. Then there were others around him, I didn't know them. Then I walked down to the small town we call Benarayahan. Then I arrived. The place was peaceful. Then at night, while I was at my parents' house, I looked up at Kormiat. On the mountain where I passed by, we call that place Kormiat because the rocks and the dirt was different and wet. There is a clean water came out underneath from the rocks. We don't know what's on there. And I saw Kormiat, the rocks were glowing like a stars or crystal stones, diamonds, a lots. Then I felt like I wanted to say to my family to look, but it seemed like I was the only one who saw it. Or it seemed like for them it was normal. They just ignored it because it seemed like for them there was nothing. But for me it was a treasure that they never knew. Then the next day my brother Mavin and I were walking. We went to small town of Mahayahay near Kormayat, in a place where there were stones that sparkled at night like diamond stones, because it was festival. They knew me when I said I was Benito's daughter. Then at the beginning, there was a small road. My brother and I took a detour up a cliff with lots of grass and cover crop. There were like stones that my brother and I would step on so we could climb up completely. Then when we got up, there was a tiny stepway to walk up. Then I had my cell phone with me. Then I was amazed by the jungle with the plants. Then on the side there was a lot of cover cropped. In USA we call fence vines. Then I saw something on my cell phone camera while I was making a video. First something like a chin bone. I couldn't really see it because it seemed like I was too close. It was almost in our faces. It seemed like it was zoomed in. Then slowly when I moved my face and head away, then I grabbed the fence vines. I pulled it away. I saw the whole face of the horses. Then I turned my head around. The whole body of the horses lined up there. It seemed like they were there. They lined up, all of them were bodies. The bones were not decomposed or broken. Then I took something that looked like a fang and looked like leather from the part used on horses when riding. Then it seemed like there was a key. I put it in my pocket. I told my brother not to make noise. Don't tell anyone because this a treasure is USA. I said very expensive, dangerous. If the whole town finds out, there will be chaos. Then we walked slowly forward. We just followed the small path. Then I saw something that looked like a flat place. Wide, it seems like a front yard, but it made from a brown cement. It looks really old, like it's been abandoned for a long time. Then something like a hut at the entrance. First it looked like had a stairs in the side. It looks like there is a space for a horse to stay, and ahead there were still small houses. Just look like a hut. But the roof was made of kogon grass. The shape of the tufts was like the hats of ancient people, like the Japanese or native Indian or Filipino. I looked around. My head was spinning, but I didn't see anyone. It was quiet. Then there were what looked like leather covers used for horses when riding. They looked like they were made of fiber brown. They looked like they were super old. Then I said, Mavin, let's get down. Let's go back there. Don't be noisy. Then I put what looked like a leather key in my pocket and a leather tassel bell, brown in color. 3 pieces, and what looks like a circle brown leather coin purse with a bell on it. Then there was what looked like a whole chin bone U shape. I put it in my pocket, which was proof that we had seen something like that in that area. There were many horse bodies lined up to be carved. They were standing there in cement, but they were just bones that had not yet been broken down. Only their skin was intact. Then, when we slowly went down, I saw a few people sitting down, as if they were intense. They were hanging out, they were talking. Then there was a road leading to the small town. It was like the middle of the Cormier in between. Then we walked as if nothing happened. I saw some houses. There were people who seemed I know Marjorie, then Rosemary Ruth Edom, the one I used to know before in another town. Then I felt like I wanted to tell to the head in town, but I thought I would tell my dad and mom first. There were a few other people I saw, but I didn't know them anymore. The place was peaceful. It wasn't noisy. But I saw a jeepney passing by with full of passengers. Then I woke up. Brother and sister, it's just a dream, and we don't know what is this all about. Everyone having a dream experience. But we don't know that it could be a warning, a message from the Most High. But if you having experienced a dream just like this, the best thing we can do is to pray. Connect with God. Delivered.